Hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing Superman, issue number 2. Take a look at this comic cover right here. Now, I was in the minority last month when it came down to the Superman family. Most people enjoyed Action Comics the most, was most excited for that. But it's actually Superman issue number 1 that was my favorite issue of the Superman family. I enjoyed it more than Action, Superboy, or Supergirl. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the other 3 titles, but Superman really was the comic for me when it came down to the Superman family. Had great classic superhero over-the-top battles. It gave us a glimpse into what Metropolis is now and Superman's supporting cast. And more importantly, it gave us a good glimpse into Superman the character. And especially giving us a hint that something went down previously in Superman's past that has affected the Man of Steel and put him in the position where he is now. The dialogue was great and the characterization was great. It was just overall a solid good issue. So the question is this: will issue number 2 continue the great writing that we got from issue number 1? Continue the theme of putting Superman up against villains that he can actually fight and actually be threatened by? Or will the comic suck? Well, you're just going to have to wait and see. So let's get into issue number 2 of Superman. The issue starts off with Superman in an observatory, laboratory place. He's looking at stars. Let's just call it a holodeck. Anyways, he's in this observatory area looking at all these various different stars. And he's trying to figure out exactly what the connection between the previous villain he had to fight, this fire monster, and Krypton. Because he believes that the fire monster said the word Krypton. So he's trying to make a connection, but to no avail, it's failing. General Lane comes in and starts busting his balls about blah blah blah, you're a threat, blah blah blah, you're a threat, blah blah blah, you're causing trouble for Earth. The general stuff that General Lane does. Get it? General. Anyways, we then get to see a little flashback, I believe it's a flashback, to Lois putting up all her stuff in her new office and having a little conversation with Clark. This must not be much of a flashback, probably earlier on in the day. And we get to see a little bit more of the two's relationships, how they feel towards each other, and where they stand right now. Then we get a little flash forward, and Superman is flying around Metropolis, majestically just kind of doing patrol and looking for trouble to get his mind off things. And boy, does his mind get off things. Something comes up and beats the living hell out of Superman. The thing is everyone else in the whole entire world can see this creature. But Superman can't. He can't see it. He can't hear it. He can't smell it. But boy, can he feel it. And this thing hits hard. So, can Superman fight something that he can't see, he can't smell, he can't hear? Or will the Man of Steel be taken down by this evil, monstrous alien creature thing? We really haven't established if it's an alien. But it does say Krypton. So, one can assume that this creature is from outer space. So, let's get into the good, the bad, and whether or not you should get it. Good. Well, more and more is the new Superman costume growing on me. It's hard for me to even look back at the classic costume because it just looks out of date and campy. I mean, the underwear on the outside, while it was good for breaking up color, it really did kind of look goofy. I'm really digging the new Superman costume a lot, and it's just growing on me more and more with the art that's done in this. Which brings me to the next good. The art was, again, fantastic. It was a great presentation of Superman and all of his supporting cast. I particularly like how Lois Lane is drawn. She's drawn with a certain sense of dignity, authority, and independence, while still having that sense of attractiveness and sexuality that Lois Lane can have. I guess that would be the correct term. She looks authoritative, but she still looks good doing it. And Clark, when he's Clark and when he's Superman, looks good too. The only one that looks a little off is Jimmy Olsen, but hey, whatever. It's Jimmy Olsen. Who cares? The monster in this, I love it. It's a good threat for Superman. See, one of the problems with Superman is that you make him so powerful that it can be often hard to have him fight things that really could threaten him without every single villain being an over-the-top epic battle. But the writers, which is George Perez, is finding a way to make Superman fight against an enemy that he's not typically used to, something that he can't see or smell or hear, and it creates a new threat for the Man of Steel. We're divulging a bit more into the relationships between Clark and Lois, which is nice, and we also getting to see more layers to the Man of Steel himself. I also do like how Metropolis looks in this world. Looks really nice. Kind of what I would want Metropolis to look. So yeah, it looks good. Bad. Well, one bad is that we're still getting more questions than we are actually getting answers. Um, we still don't know what went down with Superman before this, what caused him to be so distant. Two, we really don't know what's going on between him and Lois. We don't know why she was promoted, he wasn't. We don't know where they stand in their relationship. Still more questions. We have more questions about where these aliens or these creatures are coming from, with no new progression in the right direction of, oh, here's a little hint or a little clue here or there. So we still have more questions than answers, which not necessarily always bad, but I would have liked to know more of what's going on. But other than that, this was a solid, great issue. Um, if I had to give a ranking, 4.5 out of 5 stars. This was fun. This was enjoyable. This is Superman, and I am loving every bit of it. If you're enjoying anything in the Superman family and you want to branch out, you got to get this comic. This is the comic that I know a lot of people are sticking with just with Action Comic, but I think Superman is a great series thus far. George Perez is going to be on it till issue 5 or 6. And a lot of people are upset about that, but what you gotta understand is George Perez has some health issues, so he can only do so much. The guy is getting old, and I was told he's actually going back to theater. He's going to be playing in a Willy Wonka kind of theatrical play. So at least we're getting what we can with George Perez right now, but he's really fashioning a really fun and interesting story here. So Superman, issue number 2, definitely worth picking up. This is Andrew saying, peace out for now.